Hello to those of you who chose group number 1 with this little light blue kind of lavender crystal here. Go ahead and set that off to the side. You chose this card. Alright, let's go ahead and read this for you. It says, yes, but means I'm not listening. Alright, so responding, yeah, I hear ya, but maybe not hearing, not listening. I'm feeling with this being a relationship or love reading, feeling like maybe you're just not being heard. I'm also feeling like maybe we need to set aside time to actually have important conversations. Okay, so let's get into your tarot cards. Just a message for love for group 1. The Tower and 2 of Swords. Okay, and clarifying this is going to be stuck here. Clarify the Tower card, please. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. And the 3 of Swords. Right away, I'm hearing, I don't expect you to forgive this person right away for responding in this way to you or not listening to you, but I feel like you can have compassion for them by understanding that they're coming from a place of previous heartbreak. And they're having trouble deciding in this relationship. Okay, they don't really know how to respond to you. I also feel like you have all the answers. You have a lot of powerful energy on your side, and you're here waiting for this response, waiting for this person. I'm also seeing this as someone not responding to you in a text message where you text them and there's a lot of time that goes by. I'm also seeing this Tower is usually gives me different energy, but this particular card right here is, with this clarifying, is showing me that this person might not feel like they're worthy of you in some way. They may have felt in the past that they messed up and they don't want to do this to you, so they're not really sure about the situation because they don't want this to happen again. Also feel like you might have a lot to offer this person. So I'm feeling this wishy-washy energy with the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, where they're kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the situation. And you're pretty much all in, almost willing to give up something. I'm feeling maybe you're even willing to give up. I'm seeing this in kind of the fairy tale aspect. Like, let's say you're kind of this princess character and you have this beautiful house and you have this wealthy family that supports you and takes care of you, and you are willing to give all that up in order to be with this person. And this person may feel like, I don't really want them to give all this up for me because I'm not really sure how this is going to go. So let's get you an animal card. Get you an animal spirit here. What animal spirit would like to grace us with their presence today? Alright, so you got the buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. I feel that in this case. It's like there might be something happening, a transition happening, where things are kind of falling apart in some sense, but it's all being put back together, and more so than you had it before. And right now you're being asked to trust in this. Trust that I'm also hearing this could be that you're getting yes. You kind of get this energy of when you ask questions to the universe, or maybe you do card readings where you ask yes or no's, and then it's a yes, but like, how is all this process going to work? And I'm being told, don't focus too much on the details of how it's all going to come together, because you need to be in the energy of gratitude for what you have, because you're being sent an option that is better than what you've had in the past. And to not stay in this lack mindset or focus too much on the pain. It's focus on the beauty and the fullness of what you can get out of life. And also seeing every little minuscule thing as a win for you right now, because it's going to add up to something big. And you're at a completion here also. I feel like in this state, you've become a little stagnant in your environment, and this Uranus energy here, which I'm feeling coming from the star card after this, is like waiting for you. It's waiting to pull you in. It's waiting for you to say, hey, recognize your unique talents, your gifts. Don't focus too much on the crumbling. Don't focus too much on what you need to let go of so much, but focus on the things that you're grateful for within this relationship, within this love energy. I'm also hearing that maybe we need to stop questioning the process, because it will all work out for you. I see these 2 tens, yes, coming to a completion. You will be provided for. I feel also this person in your life wants to be able to provide for you, and maybe they're preparing this, and this is why there hasn't been really a decision made. I'm also feeling like maybe the other person might be tied up, or you might be tied up with another person, but you're not sure. You're pretty sure you might want to let go of this person because you want to have this new beginning with this other person, but you're still pretty entangled with this. Okay, let's get some more energy here. Let's get some moon cards for you. Some more messages for group 1. Those who selected the group 1, what is the message for them, please? Waiting gibbous, count your blessings. Okay, just as I was saying, clear vision, get clear on what you want. Wow, do those go well or what? Holy moly. Yeah. This is, like I said, this wishy-washy energy. You need to make a decision, and you can't make this decision based on everything you see. You're going to have to make this decision based on what you feel, and letting go of some of the things of the past and focusing in on what you have in front of you. Counting those blessings, like I said, feeling that gratitude for the situation. I'm also hearing that whatever you lose will be given back to you in an energetic way, and it's going to be much better. I'm also feeling some sense of loss here. It's making me feel a little I don't know, like I want to grieve with you in some way. I feel this pull of empathic energy coming from me saying it's gonna be okay. You know, I know might be a difficult period of time, but it's going to be okay. And I know it's hard to be grateful for things when you look around and you're like, well, all these things are going wrong. Stay focused on what matters to you. What is the base? Start from the very base. Even little things like, I'm grateful for the people who package my food that I buy. Just little details like that. And it can just start to, even if, like, let's say overwhelming thoughts are consuming you of the past, you can stop those with an active meditation in having gratitude. So just listing so many things that you're grateful for. And I guarantee you that by the time you're done, and if your mind keeps going, then just keep going. Just keep saying all the things you're grateful for. And eventually you'll get to a place where you'll start to feel better, because you'll realize, wow, I can sit here for a really long time and list all these things that I'm grateful for, even the very small details. And then that can lead you to a space where you're like, you know what, things aren't as bad as I thought they were. Even though, I'm not putting any value on how bad things are. But if things are really bad right now, things will pick up if you pick yourself up. Okay? So let's get some more energy here for you out of this deck. The prayer. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Okay, so this goes along the lines as what I was saying about the gratitude, but it has a different layer to it, to where, and also another thing, it's asking to give advice here about another thing that you can do, and that is be of service to those that are in need. So let's say if you have any free time on your hands, maybe you devote yourself to being a part of a soup kitchen, or a place that gives food to people who need food, and or volunteering at a library or a school to teach something that you have knowledge of. I'm also feeling for this. And if you have any religious affiliation, visiting those places and feeling the energy in there and doing your rituals as well. Okay, and with that, let's get these yoga messages here from the Yogic Path. Okay, that one wants to come out. Satya, and that one came out in the reverse. Santosha. Now this card is going back to this message here that I had said about the Star card and moving forward in a unique, authentic way to yourself. So I'm feeling as though with this in the reverse, there is a need for truthfulness in the situation, okay? The Three of Swords with the Two of Swords is to really dig deep and find that you need to be honest with yourself about this connection. Is this worth it? Is it worth giving up something that maybe you have or you're from in order to pursue? And I'm seeing that if this person has hurt you in the past, I'm not saying it's guaranteed that they're going to hurt you in the future, but some people just have internal wounds that they can't heal, and they work them out karmically through other people. So I'm seeing this as, there is some karma that they're kind of bleeding out onto you, and you need to get real with yourself here and put your own perspectives of what you think is real about the situation. Have this conversation with yourself that I'm seeing this as like a community here as well, with this energy here, and then this is kind of like alone. So do you want to separate from this in order to have just this one person? And I'm feeling like the answer might be, it says yes, but, and it's like there's so many buts about the situation that maybe we need to really have a real truthful conversation with ourselves, okay? And this card, what I'm feeling from this is that there is this contentment. This means like contentment, or that's the niyama to it. And it's showing me that maybe we are content within ourselves. We're content with where we live and what we've been a part of, but there's this shakeup that's happening. And maybe that contentment has gotten stale or it's gotten boring, and this person is bringing in some kind of excitement in your life, and I'm feeling like this isn't all completely positive. And just because it's exciting doesn't mean that it's worth giving up maybe something that you already have. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get another spirit animal for you here in this book. Okay, we got the sandpiper. This little bird here. And let's see. The keywords here are scavenging, quickness, balance, willingness to seek below the surface. Yes. Getting to the real heart of things, I feel. And then it's also associated with summer, earth, water, and air. Yeah, I see this energy by the ocean here. Her feet look like they're in the water. Yeah, I'm seeing this as also like the scavenging is making me feel like maybe this person is definitely maybe below your social status, and that's probably why you might be having so many issues. Okay. And then let's get you, well, we'll do these here. Let's get you 4 different zodiac signs that could be possibilities for you being involved in the situation. All right, we have Virgo and Taurus. And Libra, what's in that card, and Aries. Okay, and then your last 2 messages here from the Forest Fae. Ooh, they really want to speak. All right, you have the Sentinel. New opportunities shall manifest in unexpected ways. Yes, I was feeling that with this energy here. Things might be transforming in your life here, and we have a decision to just go, one way or the other way. And I feel you're the only one that can really make this decision. This might be difficult for you. But like I said here, let's get real with ourselves. Let's meditate on this. Put some real energy behind it. And we have the Thimble Witch. There is magic in beginnings, so start something new. All right. That also is giving me the energy, like I said, putting yourself of service to others, because that could be, how you can see different sides of life. And also staying busy, maybe having a project or a creative pursuit, so that you're not always so, mentally bogged down by some things of the past. Getting yourself into some creative pursuit, yes. All right. Well, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me in this space today. And if you feel so called, please subscribe and come see me again. All right. Bye-bye. Hello to those of you who picked group 2 with this card and this crystal. This is going to be your relationship reading. All right. Let's go ahead and read this card for you. Are my actions supporting the life I'm trying to create? All right. So you get a lot from that. But let's go ahead and see into the tarot and see a little bit more about this relationship of yours, this love in your life. Tell me, what is those who chose group 2? Show me some of the energy of their relationship and their love life. All right, there's a lot of love here. Oh, wow. Lots of love to have. That is great. This could be new love. You may be feeling drawn in this situation, or maybe you're not in a relationship and soon someone will be offering you love. You have this pull, this feeling, this attraction that is drawing near, okay? But for the most part, I do feel like you already have this in your life. So I do feel that there is a lot of love to be had. And also, you're giving this love to yourself first. And this is why you're attracting someone who's really vibing with you so well, okay? Let's get clarification on this. Clarify this ace. With the Fool, yes, this is a new beginning, a new relationship. And you have the Three of Wands. You may have had to travel to this person, or maybe are going to be traveling to this person. I also feel like this person could be coming to you. You're waiting for their ship to come in. You're waiting for the energy to come to you. But I feel like this has already been kind of established, that this is kind of a new beginning for you. This is a new thing, and it's feeling really good. It's got a lot of potential. You're seeing the growth in the situation. That's very nice. Let's get you an animal spirit. Animal spirit for group 2. All right, you have Buffalo. The abundant universe will provide. Oh, I love that. Okay, just had to adjust that a little bit so you could see. All right, so you have the Buffalo Spirit, number 10. The abundant universe will provide. So I feel like you are getting into a situation where you've maybe had some heartbreak in the past, and this time you are really getting what you want, what you deserve, and getting a lot more out of the situation than you really even had previously. Okay, so the Buffalo Spirit is showing me that there are many fish in the sea. Okay, I see this as a herd of buffalo. Okay, so, but also having this love for yourself, starting out new, starting out fresh, is, you know, very important for you to love yourself and do some self-care rituals. I'm going to read this again. Are my actions supporting the life I'm trying to create? Yes, see? So I also feel that having an abundant mindset, not really focusing in too heavily on one person if you are single. And I'm also seeing that, are you taking direct action to love yourself? I feel like that person will magnetically be attracted to your energy when you are in this mode. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get a card from this deck here. This deck is still pretty fresh. Oh, right, the One. Wow. Okay, well, maybe you are going to meet the one. Maybe that's what this is really indicating, that this energy that you've been cultivating, you have now met your match, met a very equal partner. So yeah, I'm hearing so many things with this, but really I'm feeling like you have accepted yourself just the way that you are. And this is so magnetic. You're really being a prize for someone to be in a relationship with. And if you've met this one, I think you've really seen how you can actually love another person so much. Like there's an overwhelming sense that's happening. I'm feeling like I have like shivers going up my spine. I feel like there is so much love in this situation. It's almost a little overwhelming for me. But that's how new beginnings, and I'm also being guided to talk about what I had learned recently. And sometimes, like, the energy of new love or falling in love can be like an atomic bomb, and that energy isn't sustainable, and that's why it doesn't usually last. So I would say enjoy this, but also maintain this level-headedness and don't lose yourself in it. Don't get sidetracked in the fact that you need to still love yourself, because that is one thing I feel like if I could give advice to any person who's starting out in relationships, to not lose yourself right away in the relationship. Because as someone who loves very hard myself, I am a giver and I'm very empathic in love, and sometimes with that I can drown in the energy and lose track of and sight of what's going on. So I would say to keep your emotions in check constantly. Remember to do your self-care. Remember to keep that love going for yourself as well, because there's only so much of that energy that will last until one day it needs to transform. In this, I would just say try to maintain a balance as best as possible, not surrounding yourself with this new person every waking moment of every day. Maybe taking a lot of time out to really evaluate how you feel away from this person. How does this person contribute to your life? How do they really make you feel on a broad scale? Is it just you that feels this way about this person, or do they go with your life very well? Do they complement your energy and the other people that you have in your life that are important to you? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get one from the yogic pack here. Oh. Just two. I just want one. Well, that one wants to come out. It's Durga. So this is a deity here. And the first thing I'm hearing with this is that you have so much strength. I mean, you can see the positioning here of her leg down on this kind of beast. I'm feeling like there's a lot of energy that you carry that is so strong. You may even be the strong one in this relationship, okay? You may be able to withstand quite a bit. Like I had said before, maybe we came from a place of heartache or heartbreak before, but this time we're seeing, wow, after I loved myself and I went on this journey of self-discovery, I've really found strength within myself, and I can do anything. I can accomplish anything. And in that, I will go back to what I was saying before. You have to recheck in with yourself. When you find that you have moments of weakness, remember that strength that you had in the beginning, or when you were alone. Remember this, because it might come up again when that energy dips down, and you're going to need to re-love yourself in a different way, okay? So to make this energy last, you are going to focus on the fact that you have worked really hard to cultivate this energy. So don't get lost in the sauce, okay? That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's get you a moon card here. Oh, wow, blue moon. You are ready. Make your masterpiece. Wow. So you are ready. That's what I was feeling, is that you've gone so strong since whatever has happened in the past, and now you are ready to love. You are ready to love another person. You've given so much love to yourself that it is spilling over, and you're ready to give this love to also another person. And this is so beautiful. I'm also seeing this is a very rare opportunity. Maybe you're even seeing it that way, that do they write books about this? Yes, like this might be really, really special, this energy. So, cherish this. This is beautiful. This has a lot of the energy of self-love attached to it as well, because that is what I believe makes or breaks a relationship. when we're not giving too much of ourselves to the other person, but we can equally give and take. We can go love ourselves, we can be with our friends, and we can love our partner. And then those two energies come together and it makes such a beautiful union. I'm gonna get you one more. Moonflower. Bloom even if no one's watching. No one is watching. Wow. Yes. So like I had said before about, you know, you doing a lot of self-care on your own. Yeah. This is also giving the energy. If you haven't met this person, if this is new and you're hearing this and it's feeling kind of overwhelming, I would say that just keep going. Just keep doing what you've been doing. And I'm feeling like this energy is going to be magnetically attracted to you, and you're going to, the next one you meet might be the actual one. All right, and we're going to get a message from this book here with one of these birds. Okay, that's the beginning. Okay, quail. Oh. All right. So you see this is like a partnership here, the male, the female. Quail, there's a lot of fertility with the quail too, I'm hearing. Let's see. So it says caution, fertility, courage, tenacity, nourishment. And it's associated with the fall and the winter. I feel guided to say that since I feel like this is a very new energy. So maybe in the fall or by the winter, you know, this might be, and it goes with the courage, goes with this too. Yeah, quail are very forthright little creature. I've actually raised quail myself, and I raised them for eggs, but I'm a vegan now, and they're just so cute, and they make the cutest little sounds. But I feel like also there's like this romantic energy in the air, you know, so a new beginning might also be, if you do not want to get pregnant with this person, you know, take precautions, because I'm feeling like this is going to be hot and heavy from the beginning. All right. And then since I'm feeling the newness of this, let's go ahead and see what astrology signs there is here. Then this is Aquarius energy. So we have Libra and Capricorn. Okay, let's do two more. Sagittarius and Aries. Cool. All right, so let's give you some last messages here, some little nuggets from the Forest Fae. Who would like to come forward and sprinkle this love reading here? Okay, we have the Mandrake Spirit. Keep yourself rooted in the earth. Spring is coming. Dream deep. Okay, yes, this is also saying this is gonna, you know, could loft you away, and this love can be just sweep you away down this river of love. So make sure to stay grounded, okay? The Witch Hare. Cross the threshold, leap the hedge, go over the wall. Yes, this is also showing me, like, depending on who you are in the situation, maybe you need to be the one to initiate this meetup, yeah, I feel like this person might come to you initially, but you might need to take it a little further or take it from there. I'm seeing that maybe things are already set in motion. There's a lot of things like your actions. Make sure that your actions are reflecting what you want to say, because sometimes our actions are speaking louder than our words. So are you giving off the body language that's saying, I'm all in, I really like you, and then, you know, secretly you're kind of pulling back and going, you know what, I don't know. but then all these signs are telling you maybe you just don't want to get your heart broken again, but I'm saying that maybe we need to let go of some of those things from the past and move into this new energy that is being offered to you here, because you're not always going to get the same thing over and over again. Even let's say it happens to you twice, but all this self-care and all this love you've given yourself and devotion to this new beginning, I feel like it's asking you to leap ahead into this and go for it, because you could be really missing out on something if you pause for too long. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful, overwhelming energy. I'm just feeling so much love from this. I'm gonna have to cool myself down a little bit. So thank you so much again. And if you feel so called, please subscribe and come and see me again. All right. Bye-bye. Hello to those of you who chose group 3. Welcome in this space with me for your love reading. You chose this card and this little crystal. I'm going to read this card. If I'm not failing, I'm not living my fullest life. All right. Well, that's pretty good for a relationship reading, because, you just got to get right back up and get out there, right? If you really want love, you just got to give yourself another shot. All right, let's go ahead and get you some tarot. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, I'm already feeling, since it's a love reading, I'm feeling like definitely watch out for the red flags in some individuals. We might be tempted to, deal with someone who's hot and spicy, but sometimes that comes with a little bit of, hesitation in the long run. I'm also seeing as rethinking some of the connections that, you may be thinking about, or also I'm seeing this as there might be some habits and things that if we want to engage in a meaningful love relationship, that we need to consider some of our actions. And I'm also seeing this as overworking. So how are we going to find love if we are working ourselves all the time and we're kind of a workaholic? And then you end up finding love relationships within the sphere of work, I feel, and that might be a little dicey at times. So let's get some clarifications here, please. Clarify the Devil card for group 3, please. All right. 8 of Wands. Clarify 7 of Pentacles, please. Oh, all right. Group 2 got this card. I feel like there is a lot of potential partners coming towards you, and unfortunately in this energy, with it being fire, I feel like there is a lot of red flags in this connection or in this individual that you're particularly have your mind on. If you're thinking of them right now, that's the one, okay? And that can be very difficult, okay? I mean, they might be really spicy and attractive to you right now, but believe me, this gets old. This energy, it will drag on to the point where it's not going to be so cute anymore or sexy anymore. It'll get to the point where it'll be kind of a burden, and you might rethink that, I'm not getting very far with this. I'm kind of at a stalemate. And in this situation, I feel like there is I'm feeling like you're getting a lot of messages from this person. I'm also feeling like one of the red flags might be that this person's kind of love bombing you, giving you a lot of messages, a lot of texts, trying to ask you where you are, what you're doing. That's a pretty red flag to me. Or if you're doing this, just, I would say, take a step back, evaluate the situation, check yourself a little bit, and know that you're not going to fail by taking time out. You need time to think, right? I also feel like you've already done some of the work here and things are coming in for you. And I'm seeing also that there are a lot of potential partners that you have in your midst. I don't really feel like the people that chose this group are necessarily involved in a relationship, but if you are, I would say that maybe there's a lot of temptation of other people involved in the situation that you might have your eye on. Like there's more than one person in the scenario. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a moon card here. All right, new moon, fresh start, new beginnings. All right, so right there is telling me this, you're needing a fresh start, you're needing a new beginning, and what better way to start this energy with yourself and taking on new habits, I'm hearing also cycles, like responsibilities, doing tasks and things that are going to really emulate what you are looking for in another individual. You know, planting those seeds, and I feel like you've planted a lot of seeds to harvest this energy here. So now is a chance for a new beginning. Maybe even if you have left a relationship that was toxic and you're moving on, you have planted those seeds within yourself to know what you want. So this time, let's do it the right way. All right, let me get you an animal spirit. All right, electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Very nice. So if you have an idea of things, I'm also seeing that with these, like there's ideas coming in, there's new beginnings that are happening, and there is a spark that you're igniting here within yourself. I also see this as the 6, it's the Lover's card, that there is a lot of choices that need to be made, and ones that should be considered to be in your best and highest good, and not the ones that just look pretty on the outside. Okay. All right, and we'll get you one of these cards. All right, the shadow, very appropriate. All right, getting to know your shadow, maybe even doing some journaling about your shadow attributes. And I will recommend a book that I just finished that was recommended to me. It's called Owning Your Own Shadow. Okay, and beautiful. I love the way he worded things. It's a great book. I buzzed right through it. So it's easy, pretty easy to read. But if you're already kind of in this energy of understanding your shadow, it's also understanding the shadow within others and how you can't really control this energy, but you can control the way that you react, right? All right, get you a yoga card. Okay, you have the root chakra. Okay, yes. So I was feeling that, you know, that deep energy here. So this is also a very sensual energy, you know, from the root chakra, but also the root chakra isn't really things that we can change very easily. You know, it's like root beliefs, you know, like really heavy grounded principles. Like you can't change someone's religion, their sexual orientation, or anything like that. Like those kinds of things are kind of just instilled in someone from basically birth and child rearing years. And I'm saying don't try to change anyone that doesn't want to be changed. That's basically the message that's coming in through here. And if someone's trying to change you, if they're trying to do it for a good reason, then maybe consider that, but I wouldn't be with someone for those reasons, okay? And then let's get you a message from this book. I'm just gonna get a bird message here. All right, you got the partridge. Oh, here, partridge in a pear tree. Heard that right away. Okay, so we have fertility, camouflage, and abundance. Yes, I was feeling that. Like there's a lot of fish in the sea. I feel like you might have a lot of suitors. You might be a very attractive person and be good relationship material. In fact, sometimes the shadow attributes when it comes to your sensual energy can be very attractive in a relationship. And I'm also hearing that some of these relationships might just be about the 3-letter word, and that if we want something deeper, we have to go deeper. Okay, we need to plant the new seeds of what that means, right? And the time period here is fall and winter. Okay, so this might be a time when you can have a new beginning or a fresh start with someone, or this is when the energy really starts to pick up, and this is when we're maybe a little more tempted. Okay, all right, and then let's go ahead and get you 4 zodiac signs that might be prominent here. Scorpio. Oh, okay, well, speaking of the 3-letter word, and you have Leo. Oh, well, Scorpio and Leo, very spicy, okay? Well, very spicy combination. Lots of that energy involved, and sometimes can bring out some of the more toxic traits in each other as well. So just beware of that. Let's get 2 more. Wow, Scorpio again. Trying to want to come over here by this Devil card. I'm feeling like someone in this situation is definitely a Scorpio. Then you have Virgo. So Virgo can be a very sensual but also slow moving energy. This person might want to pace themselves with things, you know, pace themselves with a relationship, but also can be very a sensual lover, someone who's very physical with things, wants to get down to all the details. Also, you know, this makes for a good conversation. But these two together, you know, this one can nitpick a lot. This one wants to be in control. So I wouldn't say that this is the best combination, but depending on your moon sign, I would think about that. What is your moon sign? Because that's going to be more of an indicator. But of course, your sun sign is very important in a relationship as well. So take into account all your major placements and just astrology in general. You know, if there is someone here that's watching this that has a lot of Scorpio energy, you know, you base a lot of your connections on what's feeling good, you know, physically and in your emotions, okay? Your emotions are very important to you. So, and Scorpios and Virgos are very picky about what their partners look like. So I would take that into consideration as well, because sometimes, especially in a new relationship, or if you're a younger person, that might be the highlight that you're thinking of. But in the long run, if you're looking for something long-term, which I don't really see this particularly, this energy is, I see a lot of sparks, I see a lot of, you know, this energy, but really it's just showing me that this might be here for a good time, not a long time, okay? All right, so let's get you last messages here before the sun goes down. I don't have any light. All right, so you got the owl song. Whisper secrets to the moonlight. Find strength in stillness. Yeah, so doing some contemplation, like I had said before, rethinking things, maybe even getting in a meditative state. Then we have Mandrake Spirit, which we got this for, I don't know if we got that one. Keep yourself rooted in the earth. Spring is coming. Deep, or dream deep. All right, so again, although all that other stuff I said, this is also showing me that we need to stay grounded in our energy and not get whisked away by this lover, this new beautiful lover that's coming your way, that is giving you all the signs to follow me, look at the twinkle in my eye, ooh, lovey lovey. But also don't get swept away, keep yourself grounded. All right, so that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me in this energy, and if you feel so called, please subscribe and come see me again. All right, bye bye.